In case you missed it, here's what happened on the last episode of Old Folks Like Us.
Well, I would like to remind those of you who have not yet spoken up and been active in this grief counseling process that sharing your thoughts and your fears really will help you a great deal. Hello. Donald, right?
Yes. Yes, that's right. And your name slips my mind. I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. I'm Isabel. Isabel Carpenter.
Well, gentlemen, I'm back in the dating scene again.
Really? Hey, Don, that's fantastic. Who is she?
Eunice, you've got some really bad kids out there vandalizing your car.
There's more toilet paper over here.
Children, I got your milk and cookies. Oh my goodness, you did such a good job. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my God! That'll teach you not to have those kids TP my car.
You are a mean
That'll
man,
teach
Louie.
You never do it
You
again.
are a mean man.
Never,
I don't know why I love
never.
you. Oh, I hate you, Tom. I'm going to burn your bacon in the morning.
Well, you should know by now that I'll eat the bacon no matter how you serve it. Besides, why should tomorrow be any different than any other day?
You could take some of that anger out on me.
Well, Alyssa's in her bedroom. Stop it.
Girls, have Louie or Tom ever got, aroused after you got angry at somebody?
I've come back for my baby girl. I want Alyssa back.
Well, if you want her back, you better hire the best damn attorney that money can buy, 'cause we're not giving her back.
Ruby, you haven't spoken a word since we left the courthouse. You know I can't stand the silent treatment. Talk to me.
Can't you believe the nerve of that girl? Oh, I am so PO'd.
You're going to have to calm yourself down. You get worked up, you're going to have a heart attack.
If I have a heart attack, you can blame it on Denise.
I know I got your blood boiling seeing her today, but I think our chances are still pretty good that we'll be able to keep Alyssa.
Where were you today? But the judge practically says she had a good chance of taking her away from us.
No, he didn't say that. He told her that she would have to get a job, that she would have to go get a suitable house, and then in 120 days, we're going to go back in and he's going to reevaluate the situation.
And she'll do that. She'll do that just to take Alyssa out of our safe and stable home. She'll do it just to spite me. You know she will.
To the contrary.
Oh, what?
As much as we love Denise, you know you love Denise. As much as we both love Denise, I highly doubt that she'll be sticking around long enough to hold down a job and find a house. Denise is a
pain in my butt is what she is.
That's not what I was going to say, honey. Denise, has always been a rebel. She's always marched to her own drummer. And she knows that her siblings aren't going to rally around her. There isn't anything to keep her around here. She hasn't got any support group.
I beg to differ. I suppose you didn't see her throwing arrows at me in the courtroom today. Huh. When the judge looked at her, he saw angel wings. When I looked at her, I saw the horns.
Oh, you're going to have to calm yourself down. Denise is our baby. She's always been the black sheep. The only thing that she knows for sure that she has is Alyssa.
Well, she should have thought of that before she went off and abandoned her 3 years ago. And we practically raised her before that time. And not a word from her in 3 years. She's an unfit mother.
Now hold it right there. I'm not going to sit here and let you cut our daughter's throat like that.
Oh, I forgot. You always made ridiculous excuses for her when she was young. Why should today be any different? Huh, I forgot. She's always your little angel.
I never claimed she was an angel. But she's still our little girl. You're just angry she didn't turn out like the other three.
I'm angry because she is a disappointment.
She said she's changed. Everybody deserves a second chance.
Second? More like the 10th. Tired of arguing about this. Let's eat our lunch.
Have a good day. $2 for this box I made? I think that'd be $6. You know that. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I know that you'll eat junk food all day while I'm at work. So please eat the meal that I prepared for you.
I don't want any eggs and bacon. I want my ding dong and chocolate milk.
Settle down.
Sir, we serve refreshments in the lobby.
Oh, I'm fine, but thank you kindly.
Sir, you're not allowed to have that in here. If we allowed moviegoers to bring in their own refreshments, we wouldn't make any money selling them in the lobby. Now hand it over.
But what you charge for it back there is highway robbery. I mean, it's like gas gouging. Who can afford to pay those prices anyway? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, seriously, come on now. He's retired. He's on a fixed income. He can't afford $3 for a box of candy or $5 for a box of popcorn.
I don't have time for this. Just hand it over.
Reported on them for smoking.
The candy too, ma'am.
Why would you do that? That's none of your business.
Thank you.
I saw a crime being committed, so I called it into their parents. You know, if you can't do the time, you shouldn't do the crime. Apple pie, good answer.
We need to talk.
I was watching that. We can talk when it's over.
No, we'll talk now about what you did today. You can't call the station while I'm working and ask for ridiculous favors and call them emergencies. Why would you do that?
I told you, sweetheart, I'm 75 years old, and if I want something...
Please, I cannot believe you have a total disregard for our theater rules.
My lady told you, I'm retired, I'm on a fixed income.
And I would
Now,
love to take all
How come you can't just let us eat what we brought in anyway, huh?
and ask
Sir, if we allow you to make your own rules and bring in outside food and drink, we have to let everyone bring in outside food and drink. And where does that leave us? I'll tell you. We couldn't keep a concession stand open, and that would eliminate jobs. Now hand it over, old man.
Mackenzie...
Please, sir, may I have your snacks?
I'm no one special at the station. Trust me, I got in trouble last week.
Thank you.
I called and asked the secretary to tell me to stop at the drugstore on my way home and get hemorrhoid cream.
Gas is outrageous. I just wanted to save you an unnecessary...
ask you two to leave. Come on, let's go. Get out.
You can't throw us out. We paid to see this movie.
We can, and we will. You're disrupting the movie for all our rule-abiding customers. Now let's go.
Now listen here, you little snot. What are you, 17? Don't punish her because I'm frugal. I'm frugal because I'm old and I'm retired and we live in a bad economy. Besides, I grew up poor. Frugal is frugal. It's a hard habit to break. But I'll stop now. Besides, I don't have any more.
You've been warned twice already, and you failed to follow the rules, so I'm gonna have to ask you to leave or I'll call the police.
Get that from your grandmother's side of the family.
Okay.
My side of the family.
If you don't want to leave, you can stay on one condition. You have to go out to that concession stand and purchase snacks and drinks, and then you can stay.
Nope. I won't pay your inflated prices. Besides, we don't need any snacks. No.
Sweetheart, since
We'll
it's
just watch the
Saturday,
movie.
you don't have to.
Then you are being asked to leave, and if you fail to leave, I will call the police.
Donnie,
I don't know, Grandpa.
I'll pay for snacks
You
and
really
drinks,
need to get
okay?
caught up on
No,
the
sweetheart,
laundry. You
you
know how I
won't.
get behind during the
It's
week.
just a matter of principle now. Let's go.
Pretty pleased with sugar and cherries
Well,
on top.
we'll leave. But let me tell you one thing, young
One or
lady.
two games.
I'm writing an angry letter to your boss.
Well, that would be my father.
Oh, really? Well, I'll bet your father has a boss, too.
Fine,
Oh, he does,
okay,
and
we
that's
can
my
play,
mother.
I guess. We haven't played in a while. And you're due for a
Have a
butt
lovely
kicking
day.
anyway.
I'm Colonel Mustard.
Thanks, old man.
I'm so frugal.
I'm gonna write an angry letter.
This is good.
Really good.
Oh, hello, Jace. How are you, young man?
I'm fine, ma'am. And you?
Oh, quite well. Thanks for asking. Did you come to collect for the newspaper?
No, ma'am. Not tonight. I was wondering if Harold was home.
Well, Mr. Young is upstairs reading the newspaper, but you can go on up.
Hello, Jace.
Hello, Harold. I mean, Miss Young. What you doing?
I'm catching up on world events. How about yourself?
Oh, I'll look once I feel like visiting. Is it all right?
I suppose so. Does your mother know you're over here?
Yes, sir.
Here you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. But be careful eating that in here. If you make a mess, you're cleaning it up.
Yes, ma'am. We're learning all about different kinds of fish in school, Harold.
Is that so?
Yep. Do you know what they call a fear of bridges?
No.
Gyrophirophobia. Do you know what they call the fear of spiders? Arachnophobia. Do you know what they call the fear of heights? Acrophobia. Do you know what they call the fear of the dark? Nyctophobia. Do you know what they call the fear of birds?
No, but I have a fear you're going to tell me.
I bet you didn't even know there are people who are scared of birds. But my mom is. She's terribly afraid of birds. She says they remind her of pets. Crazy, huh? That fear is called ornithophobia.
Is that so?
Yep. Do you know what they call the fear of small spaces?
You know what they call a fear of scary old men who get asked too many questions by little boys who talk too much?
I'm talking too much?
Just a little bit.
Well, Jace, I know you have to run along. You'll come another day.
But I have more stuff to tell Harold.
Oh, I know you do, but it'll wait. You'll see him again. Now run along. Bye.
Bye.
That Jace is sure a piece of work. Never shuts up. Thought he'd never go home tonight.
No, he's just a fatherless boy who needs a little bit of male companionship. He's a fine young man.
Oh, I suppose he is, but reminds me a lot of Dennis the Menace. You know, he has a crazy obsession with you.
But you, lady, you got an obsession with me too.
Well, maybe. There you go.
No job too large or small. Free estimates.
Rent a hubby.
Oh my gosh. If we had one of those things, would we know what to do with it?
I think that we should send this to your friend Connie.
Oh yeah. You're the widow lady.
Rent a hubby. That's just exactly what she
needs
means.
a lot of help. Rent a hubby. Rent a hubby, yeah.
No job too large or
Yeah,
small?
I'm not charging enough, huh?
No, evident.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Estelle. How are you, dear?
Oh, hi, Ruby. I'm wonderful, and you?
Oh, couldn't be better. Listen, Estelle, I have a specific purpose in making this call.
Okay, fire away, sweetheart.
Well, you probably remember that Harold and I have an anniversary coming up, and he wants to take me away for a romantic weekend.
Oh, Ruby, that's wonderful. I think that's just awesome. Well, good for Harold.
Oh, it is great, but the only problem is none of the other children are available to help out with Alyssa, so I'm looking to find a trusted friend who could keep her for the weekend. Hon, would you be available on the weekend of the 25th? Pretty please?
Well, sure, honey, if you need me.
Oh, fabulous. Oh, the only other person I would think to ask was Eunice, but, well, Louis kind of frightens Alyssa. Just by being Louis, you know what I mean. Not that I don't love Eunice and Louis, but a little of Louis just seems to go a long way.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean.
Oh, thanks a million. Harold will be so excited to know that we can actually go.
Oh, no problem, Ruby. That's what friends are for.
Oh, and if you don't mind, would you just keep it between the two of us about what I said about Louis? Now, I wouldn't want Harold or Eunice to find out, and no need ruffling feathers, you know.
Right on, Ruby. Your secret is safe with me.
Okie dokie. Oh, thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Bye for now. Tom, you know what I was just sitting here thinking about before Ruby called?
No, what?
I was thinking about all the life-changing occurrences that have happened to us this past year. Some good, some bad. We had that fire which destroyed everything we've ever owned, and which I never thought I'd get over.
Yes, indeed.
And then you decided to get healthy and lost all that weight, which means you'll be around a lot longer for me.
Indeed.
Oh, and then we both lost a parent this past year.
But they're both in a better place, you have to admit that.
But it was still rough.
Indeed.
Then Sarah Lynn and Bobby had the triplets, which was certainly a shock, and they certainly are a blessing.
Yes, they are. Yes, indeed. Say, we should make that trip and go visit again. You want to?
Oh, indeed I do.
Good.
Go see my grandkids. That'll be fun. Tom, I want to talk to you about something, just so you won't think I'm trying to keep secrets from you.
Okay, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Well, about a week ago, I got the surprise of a lifetime when I got an email from an old classmate of mine. I hadn't seen or heard from him since high school. His father was in the military and they moved away, and, well, we were kind of like sweethearts. My gosh. What were we, maybe 15 at the time? Well, anyway, he got on Facebook and looked me up, and we've been chatting and reminiscing. Oh, he emails me daily, and I just wanted you to hear about it from me in case it came out in conversation.
In conversation with whom? Who else knows about these emails?
Oh, well, the girls. Ruby because we went to school together, and Eunice because we're close. I told them about the emails.
What is the content of these emails?
Oh, just gentleman kind of talk, you know. He tells me I'm still beautiful, and he's sorry he missed the opportunity to share a life with me. Just stuff like that.
You cut it off with him right now. I don't want you talking to this man anymore. You tell him that you are very happily married and you belong to me.
I belong to you. What am I, a prized pig?
You heard me, woman. You stop communicating with this man right now. Besides, what kind of gentleman carries on with a married woman like that?
Oh, now you listen to me, Thomas Eugene Buchanan. I did not have to tell you about this. I could have kept it among my girlfriends, but no, I wanted to be honest with you. Well, now I wish I wasn't.
You got anything to say, you just say it to me.
Oh, when I try to tell you something, you've got your nose in the television. It's not me talking to another man that you don't like. It's what he's saying to me that burns your butt. Maybe, just maybe, if you were telling me what he tells me, I could walk away from this friendship, Tom.
What are you babbling about, woman?
I'm not babbling. I'm saying that every woman likes to hear that she's beautiful and desirable. He tells me that. He says I'm still gorgeous. When I wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and I find a new wrinkle or see a new gray hair, it makes me want to cry. A woman needs reassurances, Tom. When is the last time you told me I was gorgeous or even pretty?
I don't have to tell you that. You know that's the way I feel.
I do, Tom? And how do I know that that's how you feel if you won't say it to me?
You just know. We've been married 45 years. That should tell you something loud and clear.
Well, newsflash, old man, it doesn't. I can't remember the last time you said, Estelle, I think you're beautiful, and I'm a lucky man to have you.
Drop it, Estelle. Just drop it. I feel my blood pressure rising.
Oh, I'll drop this conversation all right, but I will not end my online friendship with Richard until you stop taking me for granted and start showing some real interest in me again. I may be old in your eyes, but in Richard's eyes, I'm beautiful and desirable. Well, FYI, until you do, this candy shop is closed.
You get back here, woman.
Alyssa, you're all going to run to your room. Grandma has to make a telephone call.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hi, sweetheart.
Okay, go on.
Well, it looks like the beauty shop was a success. Your hair looks great.
Hi, Ruby. How are you, hon?
Did you really think that I wouldn't find out about it?
Hear about what? What's the matter with you, Ruby?
The jig is up, Estelle. No need to insult my intelligence.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, why don't you calm down?
Calm down. Don't you tell me to calm down. Just how long have we been friends? 50 years or better?
Well, I guess so. So why are you screaming at me?
Because I asked you to take Alyssa for one weekend while we had our anniversary getaway, and you said you would.
Well, that's right, Ruby, and I will.
Oh, cut the crap. You won't either. I know how you really feel. I've heard.
Ruby, what have you been told and by whom?
I got my information where everybody else does, at the beauty shop.
The beauty parlor, huh?
Why didn't you have the decency to tell me to my face instead of behind my back at the gossip shop?
Oh, Ruby, you know how they repeat half-truths and stretch everything else. Let me explain.
Estelle, did you or did you not tell Hannah that you were keeping Alyssa for the weekend? But it was the last thing in the world you wanted to do. Estelle, yes or no?
I suppose it went that way, but please don't be angry, Ruby. You said it yourself. Alyssa is at that awful age where she says the most god-awful things. I mean, you said it yourself. She is a brat these days.
Well, thank you for showing me what 50 years of friendship means to you. Goodbye, Estelle.
Oh, Ruby, I'm sorry. Please don't be angry.
Oh, sister, I'm beyond angry. Goodbye. Let me guess. This turns you on. I suppose you want to take me to the bedroom.
I'm frightened to death of you right now.
Wow. I wish my Louie looked like that mowing grass. Oh shoot, I wish my Louie looked like that, period.
Hey, it's a little bit hot in here. You think we can turn the air on or something? I'm sweating like a pig over here.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. The AC's broken. But feel free to take off that shirt, though.
Thanks, I'm okay. Isn't your husband coming?
Oh, heavens no. He's visiting his children in California.
Really? That's weird, because the other day when you stopped me from mowing at the Clarks, you invited me to dinner and said that your husband wanted to talk to me about doing some odd jobs.
I said that? Me and my husband? Are you sure? Because how can Louie come all the way from California and have dinner with us, silly?
I know what I heard.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. So, what kind of jobs did you have in mind?
Oh, we were thinking about putting in a pool. And I was thinking about maybe you could be my pool boy.
A pool boy?
You know, come over and clean my pool. Oh, and maybe rub lotion on my back when I can't reach.
Hey, you want to see a picture of my fiance?
Not really.
There she is right there.
Hey, isn't that girl that works at the Co-op Grill as a waitress?
She sure is. She's the prettiest waitress they've got.
I wouldn't say all that. I don't think much of her, and she's not much of a waitress either.
That's so not true.
That is true. My good friends Harold and Ruby, they went there for dinner one night. She was their waitress. Ruby says she waited an hour for their food. And Ruby swears it was all her fault. You know what I think? I think she was on that cell phone texting and calling like those young kids do. I swear if they don't have one hooked to their ear, it'd raise their IQ.
Look, I don't think I'm going to be able to do any jobs for you right now. I think I just better go.
Oh, no, don't go. Is it because I don't like your girlfriend?
Fiance. And no. Yeah, it is kind of what you said about her.
Well, you know, I think you could do a lot better than her. Well, guess things can't last forever. Man, it was good while it lasted. Whew! He sure was a cutie. This girl, you were only 40 years younger. You would have had that. Oh well. You know, I have that and then have this. Was tough. How's this? More for me. Whew. That was the wildest dream ever. Whew. That was a dream. Whew. What's this? You are the sunshine of my life, baby. I love you forever and always.
Love Louie. Yes, I went fishing with Tom, Donald, and Harold. Oh, I am the sunshine of his life. Oh man, I'm a lucky girl. Louie. Lucky, lucky.
I love you.
Back at you.
You want to make love?
No, thank you.
You want a back rub?
I don't believe I do.
You want me to rub your feet?
Do you think rubbing my feet is going to lead to sex?
No, no, sweetheart. I just want to do something nice for you.
Well, good. Because as I told you, this candy shop is closed. But if you just want to rub my feet, knock yourself out.
Hello? Well, hello there, Connie. How are you? You don't say. How long has this been happening? Well, we can't have that, can we? I can do it tonight. No, it's no problem. You're not putting me out at all. I mean, what are neighbors for? Yeah, rest assured, Mr. Fix-It is on the case. Yeah, I'll be right over. Sure. Bye-bye.
What in tarnation do you think you're doing? You were taking me out to the dinner and the symphony tonight.
Well, we'll do it another night, honey, I promise. The widow lady can't even take a shower. Now, how would you feel if you couldn't take a shower?
I'd go to the phone book, open the yellow pages, and find a professional plumber.
Oh, now I told her I never wanted to catch her calling a high-priced repairman. Why, they take one look at that poor widow lady and take advantage of her. I can't allow that.
Harold, I've been so excited about this date. Since Estelle and I haven't been talking, I've been so depressed. I really was looking forward to it. Call her back and tell her that you'll come tomorrow.
I can't do that, honey. She's got to take a shower. Now, come on, honey. Maybe I'll make it up to you.
Don't you baby me. Just keep your hands off of me. You know that you're still going to have to pay the babysitter. She held tonight open for us.
I don't have any problem with paying the babysitter. It's only fair.
Well, what's not fair is for you to break a date with your wife.
I said I would make it up to you, and I promise.
Just go on. Get out of here. Just go. Hello.
Hello?
Is your mother home, dear?
My mother?
Yes, the widow lady.
I'm the only widow that lives here. Who are you, hon?
Well, I'm Ruby Young, Harold's wife.
Oh, Mrs. Young. I'm so glad to meet you. Come on in. It is such a pleasure to meet you. I have heard so many things about you.
Well, that's funny. All I've heard about you is that you're a poor widow with bad plumbing.
Well, I just want you to know that Harold has been such a help since I have moved in here. You are such a lucky woman. He is such a godsend.
I didn't feel too lucky last night when he canceled our dinner date to come fix your shower.
Oh, I told him I didn't want to put him out.
Didn't put him out any, so why should he care?
Would you accept my apology?
Yes, I would, if you'll accept this.
What is this?
What it looks like, dear. It's a list of professional people to call in case you ever need house repairs. But let me warn you, it doesn't come cheap. Electricians and plumbers and so on charge for house calls.
Oh, but Harold made me promise I would never call any high-priced repairman. He always insisted that I call him. He said he would be insulted. So I sort of promised that I would.
Well, I promised myself that you wouldn't.
Now listen here, lady.
Louie! Carol's coming over to drop off Haley. You better get yourself in there and get cleaned up.
Who?
Carol! Bringing Haley over. You need to get cleaned up.
All right.
Alright, hurry up.
Just go away.
Uncle Louie, can you play baby dolls and house with me? And we'll have a tea party.
What?
I want you to play baby dolls with me. This is your baby. You can be my next door neighbor, and we'll be best friends.
Oh, no, you don't, sweetheart. Uncle Louie is a man. Men do not play with baby dolls or have tea parties. Auntie Eunice will play with you.
I don't want Eunice. I want you.
And I said no. Auntie Eunice will play baby dolls with you, I'm sure.
I don't want Eunice to be my neighbor. I want you.
Little girl, that's Auntie Eunice to you.
Nuh-uh. My mommy says I don't have to call you Auntie Eunice. I can just say Eunice.
I don't think so. That is Uncle Louie, and I'm married to him, so that makes me Auntie Eunice.
Uncle Louie, I want you, Uncle Louie. I want you.
No way, Jose. Uncle Louie does not play house unless it's with Auntie Eunice. All right. Stop your bawling. I'll play house.
You have to wear a dress too.
Oh, no.
Yes, you do.
Oh, it just so happens I have some old ones in the closet, dear, when I used to be 10 sizes bigger.
Absolutely, positively not.
Charlotte, I've been cleaning since your baby. It smelled like she pooped. Don't forget to wash and powder her butt, or else she'll get a diaper rash.
Says she's gonna go. Tune in to the Single Man Cooking Show. I'm Jack. And I'm Rick. And welcome back to the Single Man Cooking Show. The show that's designed to help all the single men out there in the world who have been dumped, disregarded, stomped on, dumped on, rolled over, bulldozed.
Donnie, what in the world are you watching?
Oh, it's a local cable program called the Single Man's Cooking Show. These guys are a riot. I love them.
The Single Man's Cooking Show? I've never heard of it.
Well, my dear, that's because you're not a single man looking to stretch your dollars.
Well, you're not a single man now either. You are now attached.
Yes, but after my wife died, I was channel surfing one night, and I caught Rick and Jack on here, and I've been addicted ever since. They teach us single men how to cook for one on a budget.
Well, this lady would like to cook with you now in the kitchen, so come on out and help me.
We'll do it. Steve Norman has wanted the Captain Morgan pose by.
Okay, what can I do first?
Well, you could start by making the salad, and then after that, you can set the table.
All right, I can do that.
Thank you.
Mm. Isabel, I have to tell you this. This is by far the finest spaghetti I've ever eaten. I don't think the Italians could do it this good.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. I'm so glad you're enjoying it.
Well, I'd be a fool not to. Hey, how about we send this recipe to Rick and Jack and they do it on the show?
Okay, we'll do that. Oh, I'll get it. Don't get up. You keep enjoying your spaghetti. Good evening, officer. Won't you please come in?
Thank you. Isabel Carpenter?
Yes, ma'am.
I was tipped off that you'd be here tonight, ma'am. I have a report that says that you're in possession of a stolen property.
Well, that's absurd. Nothing could be further from the truth. Donnie.
I can run you in simply for making false statements to an officer of the law.
I'm not lying. Wait a minute. Just what is it I'm being accused of stealing?
You, Isabel Carpenter, are accused of stealing the heart of our former mayor, Donald Smith.
Donald?
But don't worry, ma'am. He doesn't want it back. He says you can keep it forever if you'll agree to be his wife.
Oh, goodness gracious, Donald, what are you doing? I can't believe this.
Thank you, Officer Lewis.
You're very welcome.
I'll be off for tonight.
Both of you have a good evening. I'm sorry I startled you, Isabel. Congratulations. He's a catch.
Thank you. Donald.
My darling Isabel, when my first wife passed away, I gave up all hope of ever finding love again. And then the good Lord blessed me with you. I know I can't give you all the material things that your late husband did, and for that I'm truly sorry. But I promise to be there for you always, to protect you, and to be your best friend for the rest of our lives. Isabel, my love, will you be my wife? I love you.
I love you too.
Hold yourself together now and listen to me! You calm down, don't make me sorry I brought you! I repeat, cut your engine off and place your hands in plain view.
Okay, then listen. Let's not get caught. What are you talking about? Let's keep going. What do you mean? Go. You sure? Yeah.
You know, Harold, I'm going to turn over a new leaf.
You what?
I'm tired of being angry all the time. Aren't you tired of an angry old witch all the time? Wouldn't you like a kinder, sweeter, gentle as a lamb, Ruby?
I don't know. I always thought it was perfect that you were angry and feisty. It's what made you Ruby. What did you call it? Gentle as a lamb? I think you could change that much.
Never too old to change. Out with the old, in with the new.
Well, I could try not to provoke you, I suppose. We could give it a try, see how we like it.
Good night.
Hello, these beautiful flowers are for Estelle. Is that you?
Oh, well, I most certainly am, Estelle. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, hold on. There you go.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. And you too, my dear. My dearest and sweetest friend, please forgive me for being so harsh with you. I am so sorry. I miss you terribly. I need you back in my life. Please give me another chance. Life is too short to hold grudges, and I love you. Love, Ruby. Aww.
Mother, what are you doing here? Come in.
Denise. Denise. Now, I may not have approved of everything that you've done, but you're still my baby girl and I love you. Life's too short. For the sake of everyone, but especially Alyssa, I want you back in our family. I'm tired of being angry all the time. It just makes me miserable. I'm sorry. Honey, I am. I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever heard you say you were sorry before. I love you, Mother, and I accept your apology.
Oh, I love you too, sweetheart.